gotta get out of the way. Yeah, guys, we gotta get out of the way.
Festus, hello?
Oh, guys, it's getting loud in here. We are on the red carpet. People are about to start showing up. Sorry we have started late, but people are rolling up right now. We're going to be chatting to people. It's going to be awesome. I hope everyone is ready. I hope you've got popcorn, snacks, coffee, tea, perhaps an adult beverage. We're going to go back to a card for a second. We'll be right back as soon as we have guests and people to talk to. It's going to be awesome, so stay right here. Juno TV at the Junos. It's going to be wicked. Look at this guy.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
Oh, how's it going, guys? Okay, I think we're live. I think it's all happening. That's great. Guys, welcome to the Juno's Red Carpet, the Junos 2016 here in Calgary. We're outside the Saddle Dome. We are under the world's hottest white tent roof. Lemon Bucket Orkestra just played for, like, the photo pit. It was a truly enchanting and beautiful experience. We're going to try to grab them when they come by. Let's see. Come hang, guys. Yeah. Guys, Lemon Bucket Orkestra, welcome.
Lemon Bucket, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations on your nomination.
We're pretty stoked to be here.
Congratulations on your excellent performance just now. I feel like that's going to be maybe the only time that happens on the red carpet.
That's definitely not the only time it's going to happen tonight, I can tell you that much.
So, like, could we trouble you guys to, like, kick a short tune right now for the people? We're live on the internet, and I think that was very enchanting, and they missed out. If you guys wouldn't mind doing that again.
Sure. You want something like 10, 20 minutes of party
I want
music,
a full 60-minute piece, if that's cool.
Full 60-minute wedding procession that we invite everybody to it.
I want people to feel things. Yeah, I want them to feel their entire lives weigh upon them.
Just know it. Yeah. Давайте, раз, два, три, ho! Давайте.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much, guys.
Enjoy the night, man. Enjoy the night, everybody.
I want to see Nickelback do that later. They got nothing on it.
We're going to do a collaboration.
Oh, the collaboration later. It'll be great. Thank you so much, guys. That was a real treat.
Have a great night.
We could not have started that off better, I think. I am having an excellent time. That was fantastic. Thank you. So we will now be asking everyone who comes to meet us on the red carpet to perform a jaunty tune. I don't know how well that's going to go. I don't know how prepared everyone is. But, you know, you got to imagine that it's the Junos. It's your time to shine. You want to come prepared. You want to bring your A game. They are going to be doing this for like the next 20 minutes. It's amazing. One time, several years ago, I took part in a Nuit Blanche exhibit where we had various artists perform Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. In case you didn't know who wrote Smells Like Teen Spirit. Starting at 7 p.m. at night until 7 a.m. in the morning on a constant loop. We had members of Tokyo Police Club, members of Gallows and Lexus on Fire, members of F'd Up. Where's my buddy? Why is he leaving? Here? There. Okay, that's good. Anyway, so Lemon Bucket Orkestra showed up at this event at around 2, 3 in the morning, and just in the middle of this massive underground cinema in the middle of Chinatown in Toronto, performed the most stirring rendition I have ever heard of Smells Like Teen Spirit. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we're now asking everyone to perform. I don't know if you saw Lemon Bucket Orkestra come in earlier,
Okay.
But if you guys could like pull out your tubas and your sousaphones and do like a performance right now, that would be great.
We're ready. And there we go.
Derrival, more committed than I think anyone else is going to be when I ask them to do that. I got to say I admire it. So how's this Junos been for you guys so far? Have you guys had a good weekend?
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible. yeah, I don't even know what to say.
What's been the highlight? What's been the one thing where you were like, this is great, we're here, we're at the Junos, we've arrived?
Probably the last night, just walking into the gala was like incredible, just to be a part of that like first section of like the official Junos. And we had a great time playing at Juno Fest. And yeah, overall the experience has been like overwhelming in the best way possible.
What celeb are you the most excited to like spy from across the room today and be like, yo, we're peers now, the Junos?
I met Regine from Arcade Fire last night, and she's an incredible person. Yeah, that was pretty great.
Well, congratulations on meeting members of Arcade Fire and all your success this week, guys. It's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
Have a great Junos. Cheers. Cheers. I can't. I just realized I can't shake everyone's hand. This is gonna be the last time I do that. Thanks so much, guys. That was Derrival. Up next, we're gonna have Slow Leaves. That will honestly be the only time I shake every member of a band's hand, because honestly, that's too much. How's it going?
Hey, I'm good.
Congratulations on your nomination.
Thanks. I wasn't nominated, though.
Congratulations on being here and playing and presenting.
Yes.
Yes.
It's been great. Playing was great. Yeah, it's been a great experience.
Awesome. Yeah. What's been the highlight of your week so far here?
Our Juno Fest performance for sure. It was great. It was packed. It was sweaty. It was hot. It was like lots of great energy. It was a blast.
It's the ideal like way that you want a show to be, is to be packed and to be sweaty. Where did you guys play in the city?
Winos.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yeah.
Sounds like the right place to kick off a sweaty show.
Yeah, I love it. I've played there a few times, and good people. I know the people who own it, and it feels like family there.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on having a great week in the performance, and enjoy the rest of your red carpety time. Cheers. Up next, we have the Elwins, who were nominated for Breakthrough Group of the Year. Most beautiful mustache at the red carpet, I think. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Good to see you. They're all cheering for you. This is all for you, guys. So I saw you guys in the lobby after the gala last night. You seem to be headed to some kind of party. Where did you end up? Did you have a good time?
Oh, we had a great time. We headed out to the last gang after party at Mission. It was tight. It was great.
How late were you guys up? Are you feeling sharp today? Maybe a little rough around the edges? What's your current mental and physical state?
It's good now. It was a groggy morning.
A slow start.
Absolutely.
We're asking a lot of the bands that maybe haven't been here as often who they're the most excited to see out in the field today. Which celebs are you going to be oh hell no, that's Regine from Arcade Fire?
That was a big one. We saw her last night, and that was sick.
We kissed her.
Oh yeah,
on the lips.
That's congratulations on that.
The weekend is kind of like a little deer in the woods. Where's he going to be?
Even with the antlers and the hair.
I'd say he's more like a fawn, maybe. I think a fawn is
very fawnish.
Yeah, he's certainly extremely fawn-esque.
And you've always said that, right?
That's always been my line on the weekend. When people are how would you describe him? I'm like a sweet fawn in the woods. But also, I'm terrible at my job. So, guys, congratulations on your nomination. Enjoy the rest of the night in there. I got to stop shaking everyone's hands because I'm turning into what's his name? Howie Mandel. Huge germaphobe now. It's terrible.
He did pretty well. So
he's done quite well. Yeah, I have an animated show called Bobet's World that I'm pitching now in tribute to him. It's going to be very exciting. And congratulations, guys. Cheers. Up next, we're going to be talking to Scott Helman. We got to get people. Can you see? Is it in the shot? Because I'm so worried. Okay, so I'm going to hang out closer to it because I don't know if you guys have had a chance to admire this yet, but this is a beautiful life-size Juno. This is the actual size of the Juno, and the versions that the artists get are actually shrunken miniature versions inspired by this very piece. It's weirdly hot. It's there's a lot of heat coming off of the Juno right now. I don't really know why. Again, I suspect, and you can't really tell this at home, but it's 35 degrees in Calgary. It's the most beautiful day. The whole week here has been wonderful. And we're in a white tent, presumably to protect us from the elements, but the cumulative effect of the beautiful sun, the television lights, and all the hot celebrities is making it like a sauna in here. So I have a mineral water that I made someone get for me that is for sure the most talenty move I've ever pulled. I was I'm hot and I need mineral water. So this is Badouat's water. Can't recommend it enough when you're under a tent and it's 45 degrees. I also have tap water, but they haven't given me any money to talk about tap water. Also, Badwa has not given me any money to talk about tap water. It's a little upsetting. Now, last night at the Junos, we had Mandy, who runs at Bad Portraits, painting beautiful portraits that for some reason she says are bad of all of the artists that we were interviewing. She's going to be backstage with us again tonight. We're going to be doing this whole rigmarole one more time, starting at 5 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, because of course it is the summer. And if you haven't checked out the work that she does, she's at Bad Portraits on Twitter. If you go there now, you can see all of the amazing, amazing portraits she's been drawing of all of the artists that we've been interviewing. And some of her work is just incredible. Great drawings of The Weeknd, great drawings of me, great drawings of Mike Tompkins, who you know from his amazing a cappella videos on YouTube, who's been co-hosting with us. And she does these things in like 2 minutes while we're, doing a little interview, asking people what it's like to win a Juno. And all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, there's this beautiful portrait. They're all very like Gonzo-y, very Ralph Steadman-y. Anyway, so you should definitely check out what she's doing. Check out all the great portraits that she did last night. Amazing one that she did of Bob Evans. You got Bob Evans and her holding it down with the portrait. Great one of Buffy Sainte-Marie. Great one of, again, me. I personally am a big fan of how I look and how my general vibe is. I think I'm good in a portrait. And you will not believe. Oh, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Congratulations on your beautiful Juno weekend and excellent. I love this.
It's the 2 Chainz.
It's good. It's a good tribute. Now, what are those called?
Aesthetically, beads and chains. I don't know. I don't know what the name is. I thought it looked cool.
So how has the Sleepy Tom Juno Week experience been so far?
It's been fun. I just got here yesterday, and the gala dinner was cool. Inspiring to be around a bunch of other Canadian artists. And yeah.
Who are you the most excited to see across the road? Point at them and say, "Hey, that's you."
Well, there's a few people last night. Just like a couple of my friends in the category, like the dance music categories, and like people like Tobias Jesso Jr. and The Weeknd today will be cool. So
awesome, man. Well, congrats on your nomination and have a great rest of the day. All right, up next, I'm seeing the word Scott Helman be mouthed to me and written on a board in front of me, but who knows? Red carpets are completely insane. Eventually, I would like to see, like, while we were sort of standing here getting set up, everyone's like default thing with the gigantic Juno seems to be like weirdly sensual. Like, I think it's the sort of like gentle curves. It's like a very matronly statue. And oh, hey, how's it go? I was just talking about the statue, man. It doesn't matter.
Hey, it's a great statue.
It's a beautiful. You can like hug it or do whatever you want. So, how's your Juno week been so far, Scott?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
It's been good?
Yeah.
Are you excited for tonight?
Very excited, yeah.
Do you have any way that you like deal with the nerves? The way that you like don't get too shook by these things?
I just chain smoke and drink tea.
Okay, yeah, that's good. The tea is good because then you don't get the coffee jangle, right?
Yeah. I can't do the coffee jangle.
The coffee jangle's no.
That, but it doesn't work for me.
So I always want to know, like, people who are nominated for Junos, people who are here, is there like a dream category that you wish, like, I wish I could get nominated for that. In another life, I wish I was nominated for Best Classical Music Composition or, Instrumental Album of the Year.
Last night at the gala, Tom Cochran presented the Humanitarian Award to Arcade Fire, and it really actually affected me a lot because not only are they one of my favorite bands, but to be given that award, especially, the things that they've done for Haiti are so kind of under the carpet. They weren't bragging about it, and I thought that was pretty special because it really shows that they made music, but they also wanted to be good people and help the world, so that would be an honor. So.
That's awesome. That's a very great and sincere answer, man. Thanks so much for your time, and have fun tonight.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, guys.
All right, so up next we have Tom Wilson. We're going to see if he wants to hug the statue or not. How's it going, man?
Good to see you. What's your name?
My name's Sam.
Good to see you, Sam.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking time to chat with us. Congratulations on your nomination. How's the week been for you?
It's always a great get-together with friends. My highlight this year was playing Outlaws and Gunslingers, the six-shooter party with great acts, Jim Cuddy, Whitehorse, Devin Cuddy, my son Thompson Wilson. It's a get-together of friends, and I mean, besides all this kind of fancy stuff, and I appreciate that.
The fancy stuff's nice.
fancy stuff is always nice. I mean, we work hard as artists all year long, and I mean, we're isolated and we don't think about this, but it's a very pleasant surprise. I welcome it graciously.
That is a good attitude, I think, to have. And you mentioned a lot of the friends that you have here. Are you looking forward to making any new friends this weekend? Who's on your new friend hit list?
I don't need any new friends.
You're good? Okay. Well, enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you so much for your time. Cheers. Those people are all cheering for me. It's such an honor. Always such an honor. Tom Wilson, of course, Lee Harvey Osmond, the name that he goes under. Tremendously talented artist. You should check out his music if you're not familiar with it. Pretty soon we're going to be talking to Kardinal Offishall, one of the most important hip-hop artists in the history of this country. Truly a legend and a tall and handsome man, in addition. As if just being talented wasn't enough. He's always wearing a good hat. I don't want to give too much away, but you're about to see a truly beautiful hat in action right now. So more on the statue. Was the statue made by the same person who designed the set? Is the set? I think so. So someone actually had to design this entire gigantic statue, and it's a shame because you're missing even the it's fully the base has the entire the full sort of circular thing. It's really a complete package of a gigantic statue. And I kind of feel like maybe we should start raffling it away or something like that. I wonder if it would be, what's the plan with the statue later? Maybe do you know what's going to happen to the statue? Yeah. Okay, so if you're watching this and you want to win this gigantic statue that I imagine is, I don't know what they're going to do with it. Hey, Catherine, what are you guys going to do with the statue after? Eat it. Very few people realize that it's edible. Can we give it away? I've been told that we can give it away. So tweet at Sam Sutherland, that's me, and at the JUNO Awards, and tell us why you should be able to take home this gigantic replica JUNO statue that you can put in your house and tell all your friends that you won totally legitimately. Some reasons you might deserve the JUNO Award is you're the biggest Shawn Mendes fan in the world. Another reason that you might deserve the gigantic JUNO Award is maybe that you've fallen on hard times, as so many have in this country right now, and you need something to pick up your spirits. And if that thing needs to be a gigantic replica of the award for Canadian music, I think that's a service that we at JUNO TV would be happy to provide for you. So again, if you want the JUNO statue, you want to tweet at the JUNO Awards. And if you would like to, please include me. It's at Sam Sutherland. There's no vowels in Sutherland. Oh, hey.
I've been standing here for a while.
The entire time?
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to give this away now. But
to who?
Oh, just anyone watching.
Anyone that wants it.
Yeah, I just think I don't know what's going to happen to it otherwise. I'm worried it's going to end up in a closet or something.
Well, we're touching it a lot. There are going to be a lot of good hands on this bad boy.
A lot of good hands. I was saying you kind of default did start rubbing it.
I did.
Everyone's kind of just gone up to it. What do you think it is about it that makes it so touchable?
I don't know. I think it's all the curves, you see. It's like J-Lo's body.
I described it as being matronly, but I think J-Lo's body.
I think it's a bit more attractive to be J-Lo's body, right? Yeah. Just a little bit. Sorry, I don't want to mess up your.
No, I'm just hanging out here. This is fine. Alan Doyle is walking the carpet right now, so I think we're looking at Alan Doyle. So, if you about Alan Doyle,
yeah.
I know. I saw him at a party last night, and I was
oh
yeah.
What was he drinking?
I think beer.
Okay.
Yeah. What were you hoping for?
Whiskey or an old fashioned or.
I think he was literally just had a cup full of goat's blood and water. It was
badass.
Yeah, it was just healthy but also extremely masculine, I think.
So badass. I'm gonna go hide back in my little cubby hole. I'm gonna come back in a bit.
Yeah, come hang. Whenever I look like I'm dying, please come hang.
Yep, it's a marathon.
Yeah. We're here for a minute. So obviously, as you can see, everyone wants to touch the JUNO. It could be yours. I'm excited about his hat. Guys, can you guys hear the announcements over the mic? I imagine you can. So there are other things that we can maybe start giving away here. How about, if you want we'll do a runner-up prize. If you don't win the gigantic Juno, I'll mail you this bottle of Bajwat mineral water. Oh, yeah. It was suggested to me off camera that I give you the key to my hotel room, but I'm not going to do that. So, runner-up in the gigantic Juno statue contest that I've initiated without any permission from Karis is to give you this bottle of Bajwat mineral water. It's from France. Again, I will have drank it at that point. You won't have it. Oh. Alan, how's it going?
Nice to see you, man.
Great to see you as well. I'm doing great. How's your Juno weekend been so far?
I got in yesterday afternoon, and I just did the Songwriter Circle. Had a great time last night at the gala dinner. It was awesome. You know what? I'm just glad to be here, man. It's great. I was just saying, I think my first Junos was 1995.
So you've been out here for a minute, as the kids say.
Yeah, I know. I just like. I love that we're still on the list.
Yeah. No, I mean it's great, and you command a certain degree of respect and and starstruckness in a way that the young guns don't yet. Like we saw you come and everyone was like, "Oh, it's Alan Doyle."
You know what? It's great. I love that there's a variety of people, and a variety from different parts of the country, all different ages. It should be that way. There should be a few people like last night got to meet and hang out with Buffy Sainte-Marie for a while. And I'm brand new compared to her. She's like a legend. I mean, I watched her on Sesame Street when I was a kid. So, and then, you meet some of the, Shawn Mendes is a great guy, and it's like, met all those guys. It's just like, that breadth of age and that breadth of different experience and generation. It's awesome.
Yeah, who are the young guns you're really excited about?
Well, I love Shawn Mendes. I'm excited to see Shawn Hook, too. Because he works with some of the friends I work with down in Nashville and stuff, so I'm excited to see him. And I always like seeing Dean Brody. I was like, Dean, he's so awesome.
So you got some friends out here, right? That's great. Alan, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your night.
Thanks so much.
All right, up next, I think we're talking to Kardinal Offishall. We could be talking to 3 Days Grace. Just about anything could happen. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. So we're doing 3 Days Grace, I think. When we talked to them last night, they started threatening our director, which was troubling. How's it going, man? Good to see you again. How you doing? Come on in, come hang. So we started things off sort of rough yesterday. You guys showed up backstage at our live stream of the gala, and you immediately threatened our director, who is safely absconded inside the building away from you out of fear.
Yeah, we have some history with that guy. Yeah. No, he's a good guy.
How many award shows, begin with you guys like threatening the director or sort of entering into confrontations about men's socks?
There's a lot of, we used to be more confrontational than we are today.
You've sanded down the edges?
Yeah, absolutely. We've chilled out a little bit.
Yeah. What do you guys? How do you guys approach a night like this? Because you have sort of you've been here for a while. Do you still get nervous about these things, or is it just like kind of a fun opportunity to come out and watch some shows and see some pals?
For us, it's a big party. We've been in the industry a long time, and so there's a lot of familiar faces and a lot of bands that we've toured with and people in the industry that we have a long history with. So it's just a big celebration, and we're small town Canadian guys, so to be recognized in our own country is really special for us, and just really good vibes going on.
Are there any like new friends you're trying to make while you're out here? Like you're like, I want to make sure I shake hands with Dave.
I'm a big fan of The Weeknd. I love that record. I think it's like special, So I'm looking forward to seeing that performance and maybe getting some hang time.
I got to meet Matthew Good yesterday, which was really cool, and I've been a big fan of him for a long time. So yeah, I got to meet him.
That's awesome. Okay, well, good on that, and good luck, connecting with Abel. I think that's everyone's dream is to find him under the fern where he is.
Where's Bryan Adams at?
I don't know where Bryan Adams is at.
I saw him in concert last year. It was one of the best shows I've ever seen.
I'm so psyched to watch him play tonight. It's going to be awesome. Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Thanks,
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, up next we're going to be talking to Death from Above 1979, who last night won Rock Album of the Year. I'm going to take this hanky right now. Woo! Like a Southern gentleman. Thank you so much. Ooh. You guys have no idea how hot it is here. It is like I'm living inside of a heatscape nightmare or something. I guess I'll just hold on to this. I want to say thank you to the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. Oh. We're going to grab Cardi in a second. I want to talk about this hat. How's it going, Cuddy?
What's up?
Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, sir. Good to see you.
This is a beautiful hat. I've been admiring it the whole way down.
Thank you. It's called the Soldier. It should be available in June. It's my own hat line.
This is
with
your own
Brims.
hat?
Collaboration with the Brims. It's a hat store in Toronto. So we came up with it, yeah.
I was always saying, I was like, as you were coming down, I was like, Cuddy, one of the most important figures in hip-hop in this country, also one of the best-dressed men, always wears a great hat. Like, it's unfair. Like, you're holding down too much space, I think, you know?
So what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. We're just chilling out. We're chatting with people. How's your week been, man? What's been the highlight of your Juno weekend?
Thus far, probably going out last night. We went to like 5 spots, as you can hear from my voice cracking. We went to like 5 different spots last night, and it was just crazy. Just went from club to club. We saw different people that were performing. Then others were just straight parties. Like, we had an amazing time. I hosted the Google Play Music event on Friday. That was sick. They had like 10 different artists, so including everybody from like Milk and Bone, Ria Mae, Dean, Brody. Like, just been having a lot of fun since I got here. It's been nonstop.
That's awesome, man. What's been, you've been to a lot of these. What do you really look forward to? Is it getting to like see your old friends, meet new friends? Like, what's the best part of this weekend for you?
It's always a combination, to be honest. Like, it's not one of those things that becomes redundant and becomes stale, because the thing is, we're all creators. So it's like when you're in a town or in a place where you're celebrating music and you're celebrating people that create for a living, people are always evolving. So there's always new things to talk about, always new life happening, new places that you go for concerts, different experiences that you have. So it's like whenever you get together, there's always just like the best times that you can have with people.
Man, well, enjoy the show.
I will.
And when are the hats out? When can people check out the hats?
They can check out the hat in June. Also, shout out to Roots. Me and Roots designed this jacket together. So shout out to the Celebrity Marauders, which is my DJ crew. So
this is a sick jacket, too.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
I'm going to be wearing all this next year, and I'm going to look good, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Cheers, man. Thanks so much.
Man.
Enjoy the show.
Take care.
Cheers. All right, up next, we're talking to Death from Above, 1979. Again, they won Rock Album of the Year last year. I'm so excited that I can buy that hat. I was like, thoroughly good news about being able to like up my hat game in the future. So I hope you're all entering the gigantic Juno statuette contest. I can't really look at my phone because it's in my pocket and it seems unprofessional. But oh yeah.
Sorry, this is Eva Michon. She was nominated for director of the video.
Hey, what's up?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Pour gin on you here.
No, please, come hang. So how has your Juno weekend been so far?
Super fun. It's my first one. Really nice.
What has been the like highlight so far? Like, was there anywhere you're like, this is nice? I'm having a good time in Calgary.
Seeing the Rockies, flying in. Seb, my husband, won a big award last night. That was exciting. And other than that, got a massage today.
That's pretty good. Obviously, sort of like being part of the directing category, it seems like there's so much great music video art, in particular, being made in Canada right now. Do you think that's a fair statement, and what would you attribute that to?
Absolutely. I think it's an amazing time for music videos. I think Much Fact is such a huge part of that, too, because they're funding people's visions, basically, and they don't have that in the States. They don't have that anywhere. It's like a really unique program to Canada, so that's what I think.
So shout out to Much Fact.
Shout out to Much Fact and just everyone who's, all the bands that are letting cool artists make cool videos for them, I'd say.
Who are your favorite other directors sort of active in Canada right now? Because it feels like so many people doing like really exciting visual work.
Oh my God. Well, shout out to Xavier Delon, who won the award. I think that was his first music video, which is pretty crazy. But of course, he makes 1 million movies a minute. I'm blanking actually, so I can't even answer that question. Claire Edmondson is really great. Music video director in Canada.
I feel like you dropped a few good names. It was good. Yeah, you don't feel any more pressure. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations on your nomination.
Thanks for the question.
Enjoy the show. All right, up next, at some point, I think we're talking to Buffy Sainte-Marie, but we'll see because people are wily out on this carpet. There's a lot going on. There's a baby on the carpet now. So, okay. So people we got here, we got Shawn Hook, we got a baby, we got Coleman Hell, Buffy Sainte-Marie, we talked 3 Days Grace, who are just in the booth right beside us. We got DFA, who are in the booth right over there. I definitely want to interview the baby and find out what the baby's like deal is. I don't know what Juno the baby was nominated for, though, to be honest. I suspect that the baby may have just snuck onto the red carpet, may not actually have been a nominee, but we'll see. We'll see. Coleman, how's it going?
Hey, I'm chewing gum, and then she gave me a sour key, so I have like gum and my sour key all mixed together.
That sounds like a terrible flavor
awful.
combination. I don't want. What part of you was like, I want both of those tastes in my mouth?
I just did it and then immediately regretted it.
It's like brushing your teeth and eating an orange. Like, that's insane.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's obviously the biggest mistake of your weekend. Yeah. What's the best decision you've made so far this weekend?
The best decision? I don't know. I'm happy to be in Calgary. I know it's a party place, and I grew up in Thunder Bay, so I know how to drink, and I'm ready to...
So you're prepared. You feel like your body is steeled away for, like, the whatever punishment you need to throw at it.
Yeah, I think so.
So one of the things that I kind of want to know about people who are nominated is, like, if you could have picked any other category to be nominated for, if you'd be like, I want to get nominated one day for, like, classical composition of the year or, like, vocal jazz artist of the year, what's, like, your dream niche Juno that you would like to at least be nominated for and perhaps win one day?
Best rap album.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have a rapper past.
Okay, did you have a name?
Same one.
Oh, that's good. It's honest. Like, it's like Kendrick. You're, like, part of that contemporary.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you think you're getting ready to, like, dust that off? People can, like... Look forward to that?
That might be like the next album.
Okay, cool. So
Banjo rap.
That is an exclusive now, I think, right here, is that like the next thing coming up is rap.
Yeah.
And who are you the most excited to like try to like schmooze at a party later? Be like saddle up and be like, oh, sup, Buffy Sainte-Marie. Yeah.
Maybe Buffy Sainte-Marie.
Yeah. All right, so
I want to touch the weekend's hair.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So hair touching Buffy Sainte-Marie.
Yeah.
Good luck with it, man.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Cheers. I think we got Shawn Hook coming up next, that's going to be nice. Oh, Marianas Trench have just arrived. Does that mean, like, can people see Marianas Trench right now? Go look at Marianas Trench. Don't look at me anymore. So there's some amazing posing happening right now, the step and repeat. Marianas Trench are ripping that. Oh, and Nickelback are here. Guys, it's the Junos. It's officially the Junos. If you check out the step and repeat and the screaming, you're hearing the screaming. That is just Nickelback at the step and repeat right now.
That's because it is Nickelback.
All right, we got Shawn Hook here. Shawn, how's it going, man?
It's going really well.
How has your Juno weekend been so far?
It's actually been uneventful because I lost my voice on Thursday, so I had to cancel Juno Cup. I stayed in last night, the night before, and I just got my voice back today.
So this is like delicate right now.
It's very delicate.
Okay, we'll talk softly and close to each other.
Okay.
We'll make also those people very jealous. What movies have you been watching while you're stuck in the hotel room? Like, what was the best thing on television?
I watched The Hateful Eight.
Oh, nice. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. It was a little slow to start, but then it really picked up. Yeah. And then we watched the one with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, the Daddy something.
Oh yeah, Daddy something. Is it good? Is it good? Would you recommend?
I like that kind of humor, so it was funny. It was funny.
That's an official Shawn Hook recommendation for Daddy's Home.
Well, I don't know if I recommend, but that's what I watched.
That's what happens when you're sick and you lose your voice and you're in a hotel room in Calgary.
Yes.
Who are you the most excited to get an opportunity to maybe meet and shake hands with at an after party tonight?
We'll see. You know, I've already met so many cool people. I'm performing with Jann, so I got to meet her and hang out with her a bit. When I lost my voice yesterday, I was at Milestones, and Shawn Mendes came over. Was like, "Yo, I heard you lost your voice. Listen, try this, try this." He gave me a bunch of vocal sprays. I was like, "Dude, thank you so much." Yeah, I haven't met The Weeknd, but his trailer's right beside mine. And
gonna hang out by the door.
It smells really nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Well, thank you for the update on the scent of the trailer. I really appreciate that. Have a great day tonight.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Yeah. So there's a lot of Mounties posing with John Montgomery right now over at the Step and Repeat. It's like the most Canadian thing I could imagine. I'm really disappointed by the fact that like I wasn't able to pose with those Mounties. Every single person that walks in is like palling around, having a great time with these Mounties, and like I am super alone. So like right now, Jan Arden's there just chilling with Mounties, and I would like to point out I have hung out with 0 Mounties so far. A tremendous disappointment. How's it going? Buffy, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful to see you again.
It's loud in here.
How has your Juno weekend been? I know we spoke a bit yesterday. It seems like things have been going pretty well.
It's fun, and now I can just kind of kick back and take it easy because I'm presenting tonight and doing a spoken word, but you know, yeah.
So otherwise, it's a very relaxing day for you.
I don't even have to tune my guitar. No, it is. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
And we did our Aboriginal showcase, the Indigenous showcase, a couple nights ago.
How did that go?
It was great. No, it was packed and rocking, and Tutina Reserve were the hosts, so it was a lot of fun, and a lot of people, I think, got to hear things in Indigenous music that they didn't know were there.
That's wonderful. It seems like there's increased interest and excitement and maybe just awareness from like other cultures just about all the wonderful music coming out of Indigenous communities. Do you think that that's a fair statement?
Well, if I heard you correctly in this noisy place, no, I think there's interest in originality almost all the time, but I think right now it's kind of coordinating people's interest in world music and world music musicians. Yeah. It was almost like that in the 60s. Yeah. Then it got kind of all genre-fied.
Yeah, but now it's all good again.
Right, because you can find it on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Thank goodness for the internet.
You have fun tonight.
Yeah, you too.
Hey,
thank you so much for your time, Buffy. Up next, we've got Nickelback.
Yes, hi.
Oh, hey, how are you? How's it going?
You know, your cameraman is the most shockingly well-dressed guy today. Am I the first to compliment your outfit?
You were the first person to compliment the camera.
We're not worthy.
So we had an argument. We had an argument last night with 3 Days Grace during our backstage live stream.
Have an argument with those guys. Okay, go on.
That seemed to be the vibe. First, they attacked our director, and then I made a comment about their socks being like they had just like athletic socks on, and they were like, "Who wears good socks?" And then today, like all of our crew,
I'll tell you who wears good
that guy.
Socks are on. Of course, it's good that we're talking about things that no one at home can see.
Or cares about. Even remotely.
People care about.
Are they really just talking about socks right now?
Here's the thing. Where else are you going to see like a Nickelback interview about socks? Like I think you got to find a new twist.
Have you not seen Ed the Sock interviewing Nickelback?
Sorry.
Awesome.
It's literally exactly that. Right?
It's awesome.
How has your guys' Juno weekend been so far?
Great. We're just getting started. We're ready.
Now, you guys do have, the sort of elder statesman status here, having won like 1 million or so Junos. Are there young guns that you're excited to see and maybe impart some seasoned wisdom on?
Yeah, I got this one young guy. He's just sort of coming up right now. He's playing tonight. His name's Bryan Adams.
Oh, I've heard good things, eh?
Yeah, I think he might have a chance.
He's like a Vine star or something, right, Bryan Adams?
Not a lot of people know about him. It's such a generic name, so.
Give him a chance, everybody. Give him a shot.
It's good to see you guys sort of helping out creating a platform for emerging artists like Bryan. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Cheers. Thanks so much, guys.
Easy,
cheers. All right, up next we have Marianas Trench, who earlier in the year I did an interview for Juno TV with. based on their album Astoria and their sort of Goonies fascination. So we did like some great Goonies trivia with them. It was pretty fun. How's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you. Congratulations on having a great Juno weekend, having a fun time.
Yeah, thanks very much.
What's been the highlight so far for you?
Well,
excellent.
highlights so far. Well, we played the arena last night. That was fun.
Yeah, so that's a pretty big one.
Yeah, that was fun.
Are there like other people that you're excited to get a chance to kind of schmooze with, sidle up to at an after party maybe tonight?
Brian Adams, man. Brian Adams. BA. Say no more.
Nickelback were mentioning him as a real emerging artist to watch. They were very excited.
He's that Brian's a talented kid. I see bright things in his future.
No, I think
factor grants and stuff.
it's going to help if he can sell a few more records. He's finally going to be able to access some more money. What about for you guys? Are there like young guns that you're excited about seeing, or sort of like get an opportunity to help out?
You know what, man? I'm really stoked to see Shawn Hook play tonight. He's a good old friend of ours, and looking forward to seeing him rock it.
That's awesome. Now, I always wonder for bands that have sort of been here a couple times, is there any Juno category that you wish you could be nominated for that you haven't been, like vocal jazz artist of the year, classical composition of the year? What's the one you're waiting for?
Best new Aboriginal artist.
I think I can see that in your future.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that next year, I guess. Thanks so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate it. Cheers. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Good to see you again.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you. All right, up next, we're going to be talking to John Montgomery, one of tonight's host of The Amazing Race on CTV, and Jann Arden, another host tonight. She has at least had an opportunity to meet some RCMP, which is very exciting. Eventually, I hope that they, send me a cop as well. Although it's probably for the best. John, come on in, come hang out.
How's it going, man?
How's it going?
I'm very well.
Are you feeling like ready? How are the nerves?
I think that we're about as ready as we can get. We've done the rehearsal. It's in the bag, the rehearsal. So now it's just let's see what happens. Kind of.
Let's. I'm sure it's going to be good.
It's go time.
Are there any sort of different ways that you prepare for hosting a live show like this versus your sort of traditional hosting?
I like to do it naked, is how I prepare, naked. Because then anything after that is way better.
It's true. If you came out like that, people will be like, oh, this is going disaster.
It's let down when you see me naked. So when I come out clothed, it's like, oh, yeah, this is awesome. Yeah.
Let's pull in Jann, too. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, fancy to see you here.
What a surprise. So is this the first time you guys have met?
Right
Just
now?
today.
Just now, yeah.
I hope it goes well. I mean, this is...
Do we have chemistry? Can you tell?
The uneasy eyes, I had it. I think that was
He's a
good.
fantastic person, and we've had lots of fun. We rip everyone to shreds. It's really great out there. The writers we're embarrassing so many people tonight.
Somebody's going to cry, and it won't be me.
Was there anything that you were handed by a writer where you were like, oh, no, that is far too extreme?
There could have been.
Can you tell us now?
Things that maybe we wanted to do that you can't do.
Can you express anything that ended up on the cutting room floor, or no?
Yeah, you would never hear about it or know about it.
There was a couple of carpet jokes that ended up on the cutting room floor. I don't even need to say more, do I?
Okay, no, that's...
Now it's lining the cutting room floor. The carpet, with carpet.
Okay. Well, guys, have a fantastic time tonight. So excited to have you guys hosting. It's going to be great.
I like your glasses.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You look really nice. You have a nice team of people.
It's a beautiful crew. That's true. Thank you so much. It's a lovely compliment for the entire crew from Jann Arden. Up next, we've got Walk Off the Earth. Yeah. How's it going? Congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you.
Oh, more babies. How's it going?
We got tons of
How's
babies.
it going? Nice to meet you. I was very excited when I started to see babies on the red carpet. So how has your guys' Juno weekend been so far?
It's been amazing.
What's been the highlight? Has there been anything that stands out, or just sort of nice to be here?
I like the Jim Cuddy after parties where everybody sits around and plays guitars and sings songs. Good times.
I think the idea of hanging out with Jim Cuddy while everyone's playing guitar is like a pretty nice time. So that's a good one. I'm always curious, is there anyone that you guys are looking to kind of spy across the room and get an opportunity to sidle up to and be like, oh, hey, Tom Cochran, or any names that pop out?
Buffy Sainte-Marie, she's cool. I want to talk to her. I'm looking forward to Alessia Cara's performance, but lots of cool people here.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, having got to talk to Buffy now the last 2 days, it has been so great. She's so wonderful. I think you guys will enjoy chatting with her for sure. And I'm always curious with people who have sort of been out here, done this a few times, if there was one category that you could be nominated for that like is not really in your wheelhouse, like in another life, I wish I could have won Vocal Jazz Performance of the Year. I wish I could have won Classical Composition of the Year. What would it be? What would you guys have wanted?
Like Kids Album of the Year.
That's probably going to happen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Kids album then. That'll be great. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Have a great time tonight.
Thank you.
Cheers. Nice to meet you. Yeah, congratulations, guys. Cheers. Cheers, man. Have a good one. Oh, no. Everything's fine. I made a kid break their phone while they were Snapchatting because I wanted to high-five them. So, as you can see, it's like actually getting sort of insane here. There's like a line of people. I can't even see who is sort of doing the step and repeat at this point, but it's definitely like a busier time now. Ria Mae. All right, so yeah, we got. Okay, awesome. Ria Mae, how's it going?
How are you? Good to see you.
Congratulations. Hey, how's it going? Wonderful. Great. So, how has your guys' Juno weekend been so far?
It's been quite an experience. Yeah, huge. Really, really exciting.
What's been the highlight?
We really enjoyed playing at the gala last night. I would say that's the highlight for me.
I think Juno Cup for me.
Juno Cup for
You know,
were you in there? Were you like in the mix?
I was the goalie. I had an assist. Felt really good.
How'd you get an assist? I don't play a lot of hockey, but I don't feel like goalies get a lot of assists, right? That's not.
Try to keep my eyes open, see the ice, notice my guy, get it up to him quick, and he popped it home. It was a great game.
Congratulations! Congratulations on all of your success, I guess, in that instance. So, guys, I think now it's getting crazy. Earlier, I was like vamping with everyone, and now I'm like, there's a lot of people. So, congratulations, guys. Have a great show. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that would be great. Cool. Thank you very much. Cool. So up next we've got Ria Mae. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing just great. How's your Juno weekend been so far?
It's been great so far. Yeah, very busy.
What's been the highlight?
I just came from the songwriter circle and got to sit next to Matthew Good while he did that Apparition song. It's pretty cool.
Who else was there? I heard a few people say that was a highlight for them, just like being a part of that attending.
Yeah, Paul Brandt and Alan Doyle were on my stage with me. It's crazy.
That's so insane.
Yeah.
Did you ever think when you're starting to write music, you're like, oh yeah, one day I'm just going to be hanging out with Alan Doyle?
No, I didn't think that. No.
So it's like a new thing.
It's a new thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Well, congratulations, and I'm glad to hear you're hanging with Alan Doyle now. It's great. Enjoy the show. So up next, we've got Lights. Come on in. How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So I think we should talk about you being here and sort of the work that you guys are doing. So I'm sort of peripherally familiar with it, but for people at home, do you want to talk about Music Counts and like all the stuff that you're working on right now?
Yeah. Well, Music Counts is the organization that keeps music alive in Canada, puts instruments in the hands of kids that need it the most. And she is one of like 9,000 youth across Canada that was able to get a guitar actually through one of the community music programs, and it's like opened up everything. It's changed your life. Music is so powerful, and we're doing a little performance today to show that off and hope more people get involved with Music Counts because it's amazing.
So how did you guys end up connecting? What was the sort of story there?
It was actually Marie from Music Counts had me perform with Chantal Kraviatsek and Rain from Our Lady Peace last November at the Core Shopping Center. And basically from there, my mom sent her an email and thanked her, and all the people from the Junos and Music Counts, I guess, got in touch with Lights and said, hey, listen, we want to do something with her, and we want to do something big.
So this is the result. It's amazing. Now, did you have any sort of important like music education or anything like that for you growing up that helped you sort of, tap into what you wanted to do?
Well, the interesting thing was in the small towns, the small schools that I went to growing up, there were no music programs. And I was only able to get into music because my dad played. I had access to instruments at home. But if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have had the ability to play. But so Music Counts makes sure that schools get money and instruments and whatever they need to keep, even outside of schools, they have outside of school programs as well that keep at-risk youth keeping their hands busy and doing things that really make them proud. And it's just a really powerful program.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting, and it's exciting that you guys are here to talk about it. So congratulations on everything, and enjoy the show, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for doing all this good work. This stuff is important. So yeah, up next we have Young Empires. Over on the carpet, we have Still the Cops. It's every time I hear someone scream, I honestly assume it's for me. It's tremendously upsetting when it's not, to be honest. So, if you're just tuning in now and you're not aware of the contest to win this gigantic Juno, I don't know what's happening to this Juno at the end of tonight, and so I'm encouraging you to tweet at the JUNO Awards. Include me if you want, at Sam Sutherland. Right now we're going to talk to Young Empires. Good to see you guys. How's it going, man?
Yeah,
Good
man.
to see you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on everything. How's it going, fellas? How's it going?
Taylor.
Hey. So how's your guys' Juno weekend been so far?
It's been outstanding. You know, a lot of partying, a lot of energy in Calgary.
Yeah.
The weather here is great. In Toronto, you know, it's snowing.
It's snowing, and here it's like hotter than hell, which is a great problem to have.
Yeah, the polar opposites have switched.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's all wrong. I'm like, everything up is down, left is right. Everything's wrong. What's been the highlight for you? Have you guys got to meet anyone? Or are you looking forward to meet anyone? What are you looking forward to the most?
No, I mean, part of what the Junos are known for is late night parties where artists will, be jamming out. You'll have these top-notch guys like Jim Cuddy jamming out in a hotel room. Yeah. With, like...
Someone was telling us about the Jim Cuddy thing. It sounds awesome.
It's just like stuff like that. Canadians are very impromptu, and they like to have fun. And, it's just about all the musicians collaborating together.
Awesome. Well, guys, enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks so much for your time. Good to see you guys. Cheers, man. Have a good one. All right, so up next we've got Brett Kissel, who took a Juno from me last night. Took a Juno from me in a game of blackjack. Oh, I'm lying. It's not Brett Kissel. It may, in fact, be Shawn Mendes, which is great. When I hear when people scream, it's not for me, it's in fact for Shawn Mendes. Woo-wee. Yeah, don't worry, I got one. I'm good. Guys, I wish there was like a temperature reading on this stream so you could see exactly how hot it is. Because I think it's important for you to know that at this point we are doing this all, in fact, under great duress. It's like a real competition at this point. So an entire bus just pulled up. I really want to know who took a bus. It's not a limo, it's a bus. I need to know who came out of that bus. All right. How's it going? Great. Good to see you.
How are you?
So last night, backstage, Juno TV, we played blackjack.
Yes, we did.
With some 3D cat cards, and you clowned us.
I whooped you. I ended up getting a 21. For those who were streaming and watching it live, it was a lot of fun because backstage antics are best with Juno TV.
Oh, yeah. No, they're good. And when you have 3D cat cards, everything's good. Do you guys win? Do you play a lot of cards on the road, backstage? Is that how you pass time?
Yeah. All we're doing is playing cards, and we never take each other too seriously when we're on the road. We've got a great bus, so yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you guys do craps at all? Because I knew some dudes that got really into craps, and the tour manager would lose thousands of dollars.
Well, see, the answer is no. We're not into craps, but I mean, we're going to get, as a band, we've decided that's what we want to learn because we've played at a lot of casinos and we do a lot of traveling. But because I know that my fiddle player in my band is watching on Juno TV right now, I'm going to let them know that I haven't forgotten on our Airwaves tour, they all owe me a significant amount of money. All of them do from blackjack, and they haven't paid up. So the time is now.
What's his name, too?
Okay, we got Maddie McKay plays guitar, Ben Bradley plays drums, Justin Cutting plays bass, and Tyler Vollerath, our band leader, plays the fiddle. And
Tyler's the one who owes you money.
100%.
Okay, well, so get on it. Get on it. Thanks so much.
Have a good one. Happy Junos.
Yeah, happy Junos to you, too. Enjoy the show. Hey. Everybody wants a piece of Shawn Mendes. This is just the way things go, I think. I've been told that we're talking to Shawn Mendes every 30 seconds for the last year of my life. But I think it's happening. Shawn, how's it going?
Very good, thank you.
So how's your Juno weekend been?
Really good.
What's been the highlight? What's been the moment you're like, oh, I'm having a good time. How about the Junos?
I love the Junos, but I was actually really, I didn't know what Calgary is like. It's really nice here. Super nice. It's like BC. It's like Vancouver, kind of. So it's really nice here. But I like the whole vibe. Everyone seems so relaxed. It's always a lot more relaxed at the Junos next to other award shows.
Is this like the most comfortable award show for you?
I think so. It's like a very home feeling, which is good because it's home.
Are there artists, you're sort of like at this point where you're sort of skyrocketing in the early stages of your career, and there are some more old guard type folks here. Is there anyone you're really excited to see, to get a chance to talk to?
I was talking with Shawn Hook earlier. I know he's younger but I'm just really impressed with him. I think he sounds phenomenal, and I think he's a really great guy, so I'm excited for him.
You said you were helping him with his throat. That's very good of you.
Yeah.
You're a caring guy.
Sprays and stuff.
That's what you said. You're the spray man.
Yeah.
Have a great night,
Thanks,
man.
dude. Appreciate
Congratulations on everything. Cheers. All right, up next we got Francesco Yates. Oh, how's it going, Francesco? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
This is a fantastic shirt.
Right on. Thank you.
Where did you get this shirt?
Versace. I don't know. I got it at a little boutique store in Calgary somewhere. I was fortunate enough to find it. So,
which do you know which part of the city? Can we recommend to people a certain hood for shopping?
It's terrible. My mind is drawing a blank.
Fun, man. I wouldn't know. I don't know where I am at any time at all. So, are there any artists that you yourself? We've seen people kind of screaming and yelling at you, but who do you want to scream and yell at? Who are you excited to see while you're here?
I'm excited to see The Weeknd because he brought the house down last time, and I want to see what he's going to do this time.
I think it's going to be pretty special. Someone said, I think it was Shawn Hook, said their trailer was right beside The Weeknd's and that it smelled really good.
Oh, well, then that's a good sign.
So that's a good sign, I think. How does your trailer smell? Do you try to put out a particular scent at all?
Skittles.
Oh, okay, that's
always,
good.
Always Skittles.
You got a favorite color of Skittles? A favorite scent?
The red one.
See, I'm a green man myself, but I guess to each his own in the Skittle world.
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. Congratulations on everything. Enjoy the evening. So we got Alessia Cara, I think, walking the red carpet right now. Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm hearing the words Alessia Cara quite a lot. So I think it's time to expose some of the Juno TV magic. Oh yeah, let's look at Alessia Cara on the red carpet. That's awesome. So it's been a big year for Alessia. It's been a big year for a lot of these artists. It's truly remarkable. We talked about this last night with Alan Reed, who is the chairman of the Junos, runs things here. And truly, when you think about artists like Shawn Mendes, artists like Alessia Cara, you're talking about some of the most popular artists in the entire world. And they're all from here. There's something, really amazing about this moment where you have Drake, you have The Weeknd, you have Shawn, you have Alessia Cara. And, I'd argue that there hasn't been a time like this in a long time in Canadian music. So through my earpiece, guys, I have been told that we have confirmed Alessia Cara. She will be here. She will be talking. I don't think everyone gets that privilege. So that's just part of what you get for being on the inside. Juno TV. We're also really riffing with our setup here because it's a little crazy. We couldn't get radios in time, so in fact, I'm just on a conference call in my left ear right now while we try to so I don't know if I'm on camera or who's on camera right now, but I'm just talking about the conference call. So rather than an intercom, I'm actually dialed into a 1-800 number, and these are just my headphones. So it's the most jury-rigged version of an intercom system you could possibly imagine. It's very exciting. I'm seeing a lot of Raiders gear showing up on the red carpet. Always happy to see repping the Raiders. Terrifying dance moves on the red carpet. I think someone may be deadly sick. I'm honestly not sure. It's amazing watching the balance between artists like Alessia and Shawn who have to come in here and they're talking to us, they're talking to CTV right beside us, there's much beside them, ET's over there. Yeah, we saw some terrifying dancing from SonReal happening earlier. So it's really funny watching people navigate the, like, having to, like, come in here and talk to me versus, like, the people who are there kind of, like, screaming their name or whatever. Oh, about to enter the red carpet right now is my co-host for later, Mike Tompkins. Honestly, like, the thing is, because, like, he's from Nashville and he just flew up for this weekend and he doesn't have a posse. He's standing all alone right now at the entrance, and he looks super sad and alone. Cool. So, yeah, well, if we get a chance to talk to Mike, we're going to talk about exactly how lonely he looks standing at the edge of the red carpet right now. Cool. So right now, Whitehorse on the red carpet, posing with the RCMP. Very jealous. I don't know if anyone was watching last night, but Luke Doucet's outfit was like the most unstoppably beautiful thing I've ever seen. The both of them look quite gorgeous as a pair.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
We're Alessia Cara. Just going to do a quick touch-up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now I'm standing beside Alessia Cara's stylist. So can you tell us more about being Alessia Cara's stylist?
It's a great job.
Yeah.
Fan.
This is cool. So what's like? What do you do? Like what? Or like what? Like when she comes here? Like what's the move?
You mean to come here when she gets in front of you?
Yeah. So like, what are you gonna like?
Like a little zhuzh over, and then she's gonna look perfect.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, that sounds great. Stylist at work. This is the exact thing you're not supposed to show. You want to. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. Like I said, they want to come here. They want to sort of talk to us. I want them to talk to us. But they got all these, like, you know, the screaming teens, man. The screaming teens want a piece. I know, some really got Whitehorse. Not. Oh, I talked a lot about Mike Tompkins looking like the loneliest boy at the Junos because he didn't have, like, a date or anything like that. Yeah. How's it going, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I saw you doing some beautiful dancing earlier on.
I don't know. I'm trying to learn more, you know? I'm trying to get better.
Just trying to get loose and everything?
Yeah, man. I've been taking some classes and whatnot. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So how's your weekend been so far?
It's been really good, man. It's been awesome. I'm very excited to be here. You know, I got Alessia Cara standing next to me. Yo, what's up? Looks very, very good.
You're also looking good. Everyone's looking good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just chucked on a Raiders jacket, just chilling.
I admired the Raiders jacket when you walked in. Looking great. Your moves are looking good. Thanks so much for being here, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Enjoy the show. All right, let's try to grab Alessia. Wait.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're ready. You want to come hang? Yeah. How's it going?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. You are clearly like very in demand right now. There's like a lot of like people are screaming at you. They're like they're the people over there yelling at you. How do you manage to like know where to focus your attention in these situations?
I guess just do one thing at a time. Just try to, just get to
multitasking. It's like
just try to do one thing at a time. Stay focused. Yeah.
Do it well. How's your Juno weekend been so far?
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. Pretty stressful, but like a good stress. It's like fun, stressful. I'm really nervous. Very excited though. And yeah, it's been exciting.
Now, you're opening the show, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of pressure, but at least then it's done, right?
Exactly. At least I get to just sit down and like get it over with at first, and then just enjoy the show for the rest.
What are you gonna do like the minute you walk off stage? Like just like grab a tea, grab like a stiffer tea. What's your plan once all of the stress is over?
Probably just cry.
Okay, there you go. Just weeping, eh?
Just like sobbing. No, maybe a little. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I never know when I'm gonna cry, but probably just like take like the biggest deep breath in and out, and like just sit down and just chill. Because I have this big weight on me right now, so just breathe out and let it just go away.
Well, we'll let you get one step closer to that now, but thank you so much for your time. So excited to see you open the show. It's going to be great. Congratulations on everything. Have a great show. Cheers. Oh, look, it's Mike Tompkins. What a surprise. Mike Tompkins, how's it going?
You look great, man.
You look great.
Look at all this stuff.
Is this Forever 21 on you?
Forever
21.
Every single bit.
Looking good. Also, I'd like to point out, so we're on a conference call right now so that they can tell me what's happening.
What's going
No,
on
that's
right
actually
now?
what's happening.
Technology.
No, we're living in the future. And literally, Catherine, who's off stage helping direct, was just like, Mike Tompkins. I was like, yeah, man, we're on camera for 4 hours together last night.
We are aware of each other.
We know each other deeply now.
Yes, we share something that not many people have shared.
So people who didn't watch our backstage stream last night, we interviewed everyone for like 4 hours. It was a lot of fun. What did you do as a come down? Because I felt completely insane at the end of that. We were literally on camera for 4 straight hours talking to people.
I made a bad decision and had a burger and fries really late at night. And I just felt horrible in the rest of the night. And I didn't have a great sleep. So that was my decision.
So you messed up.
Yeah, I messed up. But hey, I've redeemed myself, had a great afternoon.
Good.
Healthy lunch and breakfast, so I feel great.
Yeah, did you get an opportunity to enjoy Calgary at all?
So I went over to the Palomino.
Yeah. Oh, so good, the Palomino. At the Palomino, please give me a free lunch.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to enjoy Palomino because
so you
they were not open I went in and they didn't let me in because they said they were closing. So
that's a sad story, actually. In the end, now we had some good times last night.
Just
tragic tales. Let's talk about something positive. Who was your favorite person that we met last night? Is there anyone that you're looking forward to meeting that you haven't had a chance to talk to yet?
I'm looking forward to just hanging out with you, man.
I think we're gonna have a good time.
I had a great time last night. Met a lot of really cool people last night. Sean Everett was super cool. Bob. Bob. Bob Heskin.
Yeah, so there's been some good times. You know what's amazing is when you just started saying Bob, I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's hope the rest of the stream goes better. You're being pushed away by your own producer now. Thanks so much for your time, man. All right, we have Kalle Mattson. I know, yeah, get out of the way. Yeah, Kalle Mattson. How's it going?
Hey.
How's your JUNO weekend been so far?
Yeah, it's great, Just here for the free booze and the stars,
What has been the best free drink you've had, and who's been the best star you've gazed upon?
Moscow Mule last night.
Ooh, where'd you get a Moscow Mule?
Some party thing, Lights, I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
We're both from, middle of nowhere, Northern Ontario, so that was fun.
Yeah, so it's like, it's nice to get to hang out and enjoy the loudness.
Just a couple of hosers with makeup on, that's who we are now.
So, okay, if you could pick any category to be nominated for, outside of one that you would be more traditionally associated with, like I want to be Contemporary Classical Album of the Year, I want to be, Vocal Jazz Artist of the Year, what would you pick?
Let's, the most boring Instrumental Album of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not boring, that's...
boring.
Congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your hosiery time, man.
All right.
Cheers. All right, up next we've got Dean Brody. Just doing a lot of grabbing different people. I think my favorite thing so far tonight has been Jill, our producer, having to push Mike Tompkins just out of the way. How's it going?
Good. How you doing, man?
Nice to have you here.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
How has your JUNO weekend been?
It's been amazing, man. To be back in Calgary. I lived here for two and a half years, so it's kind of like an old stomping grounds in a way.
What's like your favorite restaurant or favorite bar that people maybe don't know about that if you have time while you're here you'd go to, or you might recommend to someone such as myself who's going to be needing a bit of food and a drink later?
Oh man, you know what? There's this a donair place.
Oh, great! Speaking my language.
Yeah. But it's off in it's too far. I actually don't even know where it is. My friends took me there. Anywhere that has donair. Yes.
Just go to get donair. See, I think of donair as being an East Coast thing. I didn't even know they had donair in Alberta.
Yeah, they do, man.
That makes
really
sense because there's beef here.
Yeah. Oh man, donairs are amazing. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's been a while since I've been here. We used to go to Red Lobster, but
maybe times have changed for you.
Times have changed for me because I actually live where you can eat fresh lobster on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty good, I guess, eh? So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
thanks for the tip on the donair. I'm going to go look for it.
Okay, yeah, find it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is, but find it.
Yeah, I'm just donair, Calgary. I'll search it. It'll be good.
Find it. Yeah. Right,
thanks very much for your time, man. Enjoy the show. All right, up next we've got Whitehorse. Luke Doucette, not necessarily dressed in the same outfit as yesterday, but looking amazing. Guys, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
You guys are looking great again, but you don't have the same-sex marriage rodeo cowboy vibe that you did last night at the gala, which is not disappointing to me because you guys do look amazing.
Yeah, well, the sort of dinner mint motif, you can't rock that a whole weekend.
Dinner mint motif, I guess, is a specific sort of thing that you can do, right?
Yeah, you can only do that once or twice in the weekend, and then you got to change it up, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think it's important to have varieties, the spice of life and whatnot. What's been the highlight so far of your guys' Juno weekend? I can imagine they're like one thing in particular maybe, but what really sticks out so far for you?
It's been constant action. We haven't really stopped. So I'd say that quiet moment in the hotel room last night when we got back, and we were able to just look at each other and acknowledge what had just happened. We just won a Juno, and kind of soak that in a quiet moment, because it's been noise everywhere else.
I totally get that, because after we finished that live stream that you guys were on, which was like 4 hours in the end, I literally went in the hotel room and just laid in silence for 20 minutes. It was amazing. So I appreciate that. That is a very real moment. So congratulations on everything, guys. Enjoy tonight. Very excited. You guys are playing. Right?
We are.
So it's going to be great.
Well, let's hope.
Cool. Well, enjoy the show. Enjoy the performance. And congratulations, guys.
Thanks very much.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you. All right. Up next, we've got Jus Reign. Another YouTuber. We've got Mike Tompkins. This YouTuber's crawling all over this place tonight. I got to say, guys, there's a lot of people looking great out here. But I do feel confident. Oh, hey. Jus Reign, how's it going,
my
friend?
Man? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Are we live?
We are live.
Jeez.
We are live.
Is this streaming live?
We're live. Yeah, it's streaming on YouTube, so it's all like thematic.
Oh, God. Hey.
Don't mess up. Do you traditionally need to be edited?
I've never been on YouTube in my life, so I don't know how to handle myself.
I'm telling you, man, the comments are vicious.
Technology.
I know. It's
social
all new.
Integration and analytics, right?
So as an old-timey radio personality,
yes.
Do you have trouble adapting to all these new technologies that the kids are using?
These new kids with their Snap Vines and their chat books and their...
Yeah, that one confuses me the most, is chat book. I don't get what people use chat book for.
What, are you trying to read a book or trying to chat, huh? You keep it at one or the other.
It's all very confusing. How's your Juno weekend been so far?
Oh, it's fantastic.
What's been the highlight?
Well, I actually just landed like a couple hours ago.
So I guess landing safely.
Landed safely was a huge highlight.
That's big.
Experiencing this brisk weather.
Yeah.
It's a huge highlight. Because it's actually really hot in here. I don't know if people know that. There's a lot of lights.
I've been telling them a lot, and also they can tell.
You're sweating up, man.
Dude, I'm dying. I wanted to take off this jacket, but these cruel masters over here were like, no, you can't.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
What if he bleeds out?
I know. When I am just like, I'm going to have an IV like salt going in just to keep me conscious.
Why don't you come by my place later and you can take off your jacket? I mean that in like a...
That's the first time this has happened yet tonight.
Whoa, this is really weird. I was just trying to help you out.
No, but I really appreciate that. Who are you excited to sort of spy, to try to sidle up to and be like, oh, hey, what's up, Buffy Sainte-Marie?
Probably Lights.
You going to sidle up?
Yeah, I got a huge crush on Lights. I've had it since like forever, but I've never really made it clear. I've met her before too, but I'm like, I played it cool.
You think tonight's the night you're going to express?
You're Lights, right? You're illuminating. What's your name?
Like that. Oh, I think I know you.
Yeah,
like that's
Bulbs.
cool.
Is your name Bulbs?
So basically, you've been negging Lights for months now.
Yeah. I call her Lamps too. Just to,
that's good.
Throw her off guard.
This is all like really super specific pickup artist techniques, eh?
Yeah, I only apply them for Lights though. No one else.
Oh, that's good. So you're a classy guy. You got to keep it limited.
Faithful man.
Yeah.
Faithful to Lights.
Well, I mean, good luck tonight with that whole thing
absolutely.
and understanding the future technologies. I hope one
what
day
is it
you're
called? TubeUbe?
Yeah, I think it's like your
TOOB?
Your Tob, something
Jube?
like that.
Got it. All right.
Okay. Well, good luck, man.
I think kids, practice safe things. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Right. I think that you spoke to them. It's good. Oh man, that's never gonna happen. So up next we've got Rouge, who of course won Breakout Artist of the Year last night, and later on. So they were sort of talking about, when we talked in the backstage last night, about how they had just bitten into a very spicy steak right before they were announced as a winner. And so it was like food arrives, they bite into a steak, they start like sweating and crying, and then it's like, Rouge is the winner. And they had to go up on stage and accept an award while like sweating and crying and being sort of thoroughly embarrassed. And I was like, laughed along, thought it was a pretty funny story. And it turns out, Oh yeah, give them all to me. Oh, I'm so glad. Jus Reign was the first artist to be like, it's so hot, and I was like, thank you, because up until then, I think people maybe thought it was just me. Oh, so okay. As I was saying about Rouge, so they told us this great story, whatever, about sweating and ooh, bubbles. So they told us this great story about going up and accepting their nomination, having eaten all the spicy food. I was like, oh, it's a great story, but whatever. And then every single person that I talked to later in the evening about the food that night, the food last night at the gala, was like, it was so spicy. I was sweating. I was crying. So it wasn't a funny story. It was very real. Oh, okay, I'm going to put down my water. Oh. How's it going? Congratulations again on everything. How's it going?
Hi again.
Good to see you guys. So I was just relating this story, but last night we spoke to you guys right after you had won Breakthrough Artist of the Year, and you described the terror of winning, having just bit into an extremely spicy steak.
Right.
and kind of sweating and crying. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty funny story. But then every single person I talked to that night was like, did you have the dinner? They were like, it was so hot.
Still tearing up from the peppercorn.
And they didn't even have to go up and accept the Juno. So I was impressed by it then, but in retrospect, I just want to say I'm amazed by your resilience in the face of such adversity.
Thank you. I mean, it was a good steak. It was just, not everyone likes the spice.
It's a little much sometimes.
But I think that Drew and I can handle some spiciness.
Yeah. I believe in you guys. You guys seem spicy.
It added some adrenaline to thank yous.
Yeah, actually, we were a little bit tired, so it spicing us up, you know.
Just up a notch.
Now, is it hard to balance? Because I was thinking this morning, I was like, I don't feel good. My voice is scratchy. I don't have to go and sing in front of anyone today. So you guys won an award that I'm sure you want to let loose and party a little, but you got to be responsible for later today. So how did you party responsibly in the wake of a big win?
Oh, well, we had some champagne together. We did we've come so far. And then I think around 1 for me, I was like, I got to go and be responsible. And everyone was actually like, well done. No, Drew, he's the one that kind of partied it up more than me last night.
It was the spicy steak.
Oh, yeah. Everything from here on in is all blame on the spicy steak.
But I did wake up at 5 a.m. with a wave of what did I say? What happened? What did I do? I don't even know. I have to watch back and see what happened because it was like this dream world.
I'm sure it was good.
It was. Let's hope it was good.
Yeah, let's hope. Guys, congratulations again. Looking forward to tonight. Thank you so much for your time.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure, man.
Thanks, guys.
Always a pleasure. Cheers. So, the true heroes of the Junos, conquerors of the spicy steak, dear Rouge. It's all happening. It is. I think I've talked more about that steak now than anything in the last little while. It's important to acknowledge the sort of specific feedings. Okay. Speaking of food, though, I need this water quite badly. So I suggest we cut to a shot of someone. Oh, there's no one on the red carpet. All right, I'm just going to give you a review of this water. The water is good. Sick. Okay. So I think up next we have Drew. We may have Matthew Good coming up next. I hope at some point they can send one of the police officers over here. I think that would be good. What I kind of want to know is, are the cops that are here on duty? Technically, if a crime were to happen here, would the RCMP officers on the red carpet be forced into action? When I was a kid, I remember being told that if you wore a lifeguard shirt, out in the street, you were, technically, legally obligated to behave like a lifeguard or whatever. If someone was drowning, you would have to be effectively guarding them. I don't know that that's true, because to be honest, it's a little insane, and I don't know what possible law that would fall under. But now I'm wondering the same thing about these RCMP officers. If someone were to try to steal this gigantic Juno, would the RCMP be forced to spring into action and take down the criminal? I think the answer is yes. I can't imagine if you're wearing it. Matthew Good, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing just great. Happy Juno weekend to you.
Thank you. You as well.
What has been the highlight for you so far?
I'm not sure. But probably the fact that me and my wife get to sleep in a bed without 3 kids on top of it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's like a mini vacay.
And all you got to do to pay for it is like kind of walk this gauntlet and like talk for an hour, and then it's kind of done.
Yeah, it's been good. So
I heard the songwriter circle was pretty amazing. A few people have mentioned that as like a special kind of experience.
Oh yeah, I mean, whenever you get people up on stage from different genres of music, and I've known Alan obviously for we come from kind of the same era, and Alan Doyle, so Alan steals the show because he's so funny and that kind of thing. But it was a lot of fun, doing it.
Is there any sort of like young guns at all that are out here that you're excited about? Or
the interesting thing about it is the reason I chose because this is the first time I've been back to the Junos in 20 years.
I was going to say because like you boycotted the Junos for a long time.
I wouldn't say boycott. My underlying problem with art really is I don't like it to become a competition. I understand the industry side of it and promotionally and the rest of it. I just think that there's a really big change now. I think that the industry has changed so much from when I was younger, and I spent a couple hours. I hung out with Francesco Yates last night, and just what they're up against. I mean, when we would have records released, we would sell past gold in a week, and now they're dealing with a whole different dichotomy, and it's troubling in a way, and that kind of thing. And I think just as someone from my generation, I wanted to come out and support them. Scott Helman opened for me on my last tour, and I got really exposed to that. So, I don't know. I think it's important to come out and, especially for the younger generation of Canadian musicians.
That's great. Well, it's awesome. It's awesome that you're using your platform to be able to do that. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for your time, and have fun tonight.
All right, cheers.
And enjoy sleeping in a calm bed. Cheers. So up next we have Paul Brandt, who is literally right here. How's it going, Paul?
I'm doing great. I'm having a great time.
Yeah, what's been the highlight of your Juno weekend so far?
I think for me, the Songwriter Circle this afternoon, I got to host that, and they call it the jewel of Juno week. And
Matthew was just talking about it.
It really is. It's just amazing. We had a great time with Matt and all the artists. You just get out there, bare their souls, and you strip everything back, and there's just something so intimate and wonderful about it.
Who was your favorite person that you were able to sort of snag to participate in it this year?
I think for me it's probably Alan Doyle. It was a lot of fun working with Alan. We spent a lot of time at different events over this week as well, and he's just such a great guy, great charisma, and just a Canadian icon. It was wonderful.
That's great. Are there any younger people are sort of coming up that you're excited to see contributing to the same great history of songwriting we have in this country alongside people like?
Actually, over the last few years, I've had the opportunity to work closely with an artist named Sibel. He's had a real life here in Canada on a number of different fronts, has already won Junos, but I have a feeling that he's really getting ready to take off, especially in the songwriting realm. But as an artist, he's just amazing and has some great top 40 success this year.
Awesome. Is there anyone that you're excited to have an opportunity to kind of sidle up to while you're here? Where you're gonna be like,
I mean, I get to present tonight. I'm presenting for Album of the Year, and so great, huge category, last of the evening. And I kind of think me and The Weeknd, we probably would make a great duo. His hair, my hat, right? I mean, totally.
People want it. So.
They really do, and you got to give them what they want.
I think so. Well, let's hope that you can make that happen,
I'll do my best.
Awesome. Paul, thank you so much for your time. Have a great show.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. So, Paul Brandt, Matthew Good, all the hits, all the heavyweights, Juno TV. A lot of screaming. So, guys, take a look at Avril Lavigne, who is here. I got nothing to say about that. That's just great. I had a friend. I have a friend. He's still my friend. A friend named Justin Taylor. So before I tell you my Avril Lavigne story, please let us know in the comments if you guys could get a chance to ask Avril Lavigne a question. What would you? We're not. I can't tell what's happening in this, guys. It's all. If I could. Oh well, yeah. Well, I'm telling an Avril Lavigne story right now. Guys, this conference call system that we have is amazing, but imperfect. Oh man, huge celebs. Jim Cuddy, Tom Cochrane walking down the hallway. So while we wait to maybe snag Jim Cuddy and Tom Cochrane, I'm going to tell you this Avril Lavigne story because I don't see why not, unless anyone has a problem. So, buddy of mine, Justin Taylor, had a truck, beautiful truck, and the only CD in it for an entire summer was the Avril Lavigne record with Girlfriend on it. I don't know what the name of that record is. Anyway, great tune. That summer he was also working for College Pro Painters. Great house painters. Him and our friend Scott McPherson. And so they just spent an entire summer listening to only this one record. Fall comes around. Avril Lavigne is coming to Toronto. We were in college at this point and significantly poor. No one was buying tickets to an arena show. And so I had an opportunity to interview the opening band at this Avril Lavigne show. Their name was Boys Like Girls. And at the time, I was shooting everything myself. It was just a camera and me, and I would just ask the questions. But I lied, and I said that we actually had a 3-camera shoot. I shot... Okay, I'm going to take a pause on my Avril Lavigne story. Jim, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy Juno weekend to you. Oh,
tag
how's it going?
Good, man.
Great to see you.
I don't know who this
How's it
guy
going,
is,
Devin?
but
Good to
just
see
won't
you.
leave me alone.
Yeah, I know. You got this sort of gaggle of people just following you everywhere, right?
I know, it's crazy.
So how has your Juno weekend been so far?
Mine has been superb. We've had a really good time. There's been a lot of alcohol consumption. The weather has been beautiful. We had a really nice jam last night. Tom did one hit after another.
We just finished, didn't we?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what so everyone, I'm like, what's your highlight bit? And you're like, well, I'll just hang out in Jim Cuddy's room and play acoustic guitar all night. And I was like, this sounds amazing.
It really has been great. I mean, there's all these different waves of people that we do sort of newer stuff. Devin does old rootsy stuff, and then his own stuff is like all over the place. So it's really, really good.
How do you maintain order in that jam? Like, who? At some point, do you tell people like they can't come in? The room's full.
Oh, that's a funny thing because we do have some very large people that are so calm, and when they say they want to talk to you, that's not a good thing. that means you are going home.
Well, that's good. You got to have order. You got to have order.
Yep.
Are there any, I mean, you're obviously from a different generation and here, like you said, playing some roots classics. I'm assuming, I'm so sorry to be making that leap. But there are a lot of, like young guns out here, and you guys are here sort of representing a sort of great generation of Canadian musicians. Are there younger people that you're excited about? And amongst your own class, who are you kind of excited about right now?
Well, you go ahead, Gavin. You go ahead.
I like Whitehorse. I think maybe they're not my own generation, but I think they're going to be great. I'm looking forward to seeing them play tonight for sure.
What about you guys?
Well, I like Autumn Hill. They're right over there. Love Autumn Hill. I love Whitehorse as well. Yeah, big time. So
we saw that songwriter circle, and Old Man Ludica was pretty fantastic. I mean, I guess Old Man, he's not like a new generation, but I haven't seen him very much before. And I mean, this is a chance to sort of I like Shawn Mendes. I think first of all, I think he's like really talented, and he's a really nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
So I think, boy, that's a great combination.
Shawn Hook was.
He showed up last night, and he stayed
really?
the whole thing, and he got it taken out of him by our host, man.
Just goes
I heard that it was sort of tough for him, eh?
Oh, that's 2 years in a row for him. He's very game.
He was telling us Shawn Hook was talking about how he had lost his voice, and Shawn Mendes came up to him and was like, "Here's all these lozenges and sprays I carry with me," and I like that he's not trying to undercut and sabotage the other cute young boy artist, right?
He seems like the real deal. Very authentic, talent, and very good guy.
Guys, thank you so much for your time.
Have a good day.
Enjoy the show.
This guy's band, right? Is that rolling? This
Yeah.
guy's band is incredible. This guy is incredible.
Yeah, you guys played at the gala last year, right? You are amazing, for sure. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, so we're going back this way.
Okay, cheers, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Oh, Letterkenny is on the carpet. This is a huge favorite of, I think our entire crew is Letterkenny. They are pretty much all anyone wants to talk about who works on Juno TV. I think that's safe to say. Cool. So, I mean, I might as well keep telling my Avril Lavigne story. Okay, yeah. Letterkenny, how's it going, fellas?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
Good to see you.
How are you?
How's it going? So I got to say, amongst the crew here and also inside of the Saddle Dome right now that's doing all the Juno TV stuff, I think you guys are the ones people are like the most excited about. Like there is tremendous enthusiasm.
Awesome.
Like everyone's just like, oh, like you got to get Crave TV now. Like everyone's like, you'll experience it again like later inside, but it's there's a lot of enthusiasm for what you guys are doing right now. Is it something you're really like feeling? Is there sort of been a reaction now that the show's out?
I hate every second. That's me. I don't know about Dale.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's terrible, and that fuels all good comedy, I think. Right?
Yeah, certainly. But yeah, we love it out there. You know, we're constantly cracking up on set. We have a blast doing that show in Sudbury. So
awesome. What's been the highlight of your Juno weekend so far?
I'd say, well, we saw Bryan Adams play the song twice. I've been listening to that guy since I was in grade 4, you know, so that was a bit of a thrill, and to see him again.
I still haven't like spotted Bryan Adams, but obviously, you know, he's here somewhere, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, he sounded great. The song was awesome.
So I think Nickelback said that Bryan Adams was like their young artist to watch that they were so excited about. Now, if you guys could pick like a Juno to be nominated for, like vocal jazz album of the year, instrumental album of the year, classical composition, what would you guys pick? What's your dream Juno?
I'd pick Lifetime Achievement Award for sure. Yeah.
And you're hoping to get that like is the goal to like have that happen next year? Like
that's a next year goal for sure. Yeah, the Lifetime Achievement.
Cram a whole lifetime into like a few short years. Certainly. How about yourself?
Oh, best newcomer would be great, you know, and then of course we go on to win best single and best album. I think that's the Triple Crown, right?
There you go.
We won't do it all in 1 year, but maybe 2.
So the goal is the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Well, good luck on that, guys. I think it's going to happen for you. It's a pleasure. Enjoy the show, guys. Yeah. Nice to meet you guys, too. Thank you so much. Just coming in on the carpet, we had Sean Everts. Alex Pegman, how's it going?
Hi again. How are you?
Good to see you. How has your Juno weekend been so far?
It's been great. Everybody in Calgary is so nice.
They are so nice.
I'm like, well, no, it's good.
No, yeah, totally unlike Toronto or other...
I made you say it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm from Toronto. Toronto knows I love it, but also Toronto knows that it's mean to me all the time.
Anyways, I like Alberta. This has been a great experience, meeting lots of wonderful musicians, playing, just being a part of it.
Is there anyone in particular you've been excited to meet, or someone you're hoping to meet, you know, in the next couple of hours?
Well, I've been excited to meet all the jazz players in town and hang out with those nominees. But I would love to meet Jann Arden because I was born with cystic fibrosis, and she has been an advocate for that illness.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to meet her.
She seems very nice. She came by earlier, and she complimented my glasses. So I was like, Jann Arden is a wonderful woman.
Nice. They are nice glasses. By the way, nice glasses.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is wonderful. I think there's a lot of people using their sort of platform right now to like actually try to advance various causes. We're talking to Lights earlier, who's doing all this work around music counts, and you mentioned Jann Arden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the nicest things about the gala last night was they talked a lot about music education and about getting instruments into the hands of children. Which is so important. And of course my cause is organ donation, so I wear a green ribbon to tell people to become organ donors because I am a recipient of double lung transplant, and that is why I'm here.
I got a card in my pocket, and so I could not agree more. That is very important.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
It's nice to see you.
Have a fun time at the show. Great to see you as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Jann Arden Classic. Up next we have Marilyn Dennis. I always love interviewing people who like interview people because it feels just like an interview Ouroboros, which is terrifying. I can't believe that despite all of our downtime, I've still only got halfway through an amazing Avril Lavigne story. But that's fine. I suspect we'll get through it at some point tonight. I encourage you guys to watch us on junotv.ca later on when the gala or when the show itself is happening. Of course, being broadcast on CTV, but we will be backstage once again. It'll be myself, it'll be Mike Tompkins, who you saw earlier, and it'll be Mandy, who runs @BadPortraits, and all of those people will be there, and we'll be chatting with the winners, the presenters, the performers, just giving you a backstage perspective on the entire Juno experience. So make sure to continue to watch everything that I do for the next 4 hours. How sweaty do I look in the thing? It's good? Yeah. This is great. Okay, so Marilyn's finishing up her point. So this band comes to town. They're called Boys Like Girls. Pitch them on this interview. Do the interview. The interview is at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto. And we basically only just do this interview to get tickets to the Avril Lavigne show with myself, Justin, and Scott. So we then proceed to, like, after the interview's done, go off, have a few pops, come back to the show. The show is, like, without a doubt, the greatest spectacle I've ever witnessed in my life. I'm going to finish this in a moment. Yeah. Oh, we'll do it. Marilyn, how's it going?
Really good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for the Burton Cummings warning. I appreciate that.
Burton Cummings is coming. I'm like this compared to Burton Cummings.
Yeah, well,
I'm starstruck.
I'll just sort of shove you out of the way when Burton comes along.
Absolutely, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Yes.
Well, while we wait for him,
Yeah.
how has your Juno weekend been so far?
So great. I came in on Thursday. I was with my Uncle Al. I went to Drumheller. I went to the Wayne Hotel, the Last Chance Saloon. I've taken in some great restaurants. I've gone shopping.
So you're embracing the whole Calgary experience.
Calgary. I was here for 5.5 years working on television and radio, and I've got great memories. And my parents, who are no longer here on the planet, lived here for a long time. So I feel like I'm home again.
What's your favorite, like, hidden gem in Calgary? Favorite restaurant or a bar that people should check out tonight?
Mercado.
Mercado?
I love Mercado.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
Tag the Hotel is delicious.
okay, hook us up, Mercado. Tweet at me. Let's do this. I'm excited about it.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you
great
so
night.
much for your time.
Thank
Enjoy the
you.
show.
My pleasure.
So at some point, hopefully, we are going to get Burton Cummings and his beautiful mustache. I like that even Marilyn Dennis is, like, starstruck by Burton Cummings. Marilyn Dennis interviews, like, famous people for a living. Even she's like, I got to get out of the way for Burton Cummings. You got to know. I think at some point you know where you sit in the food chain. I, for example, know that I am at the bottom. Okay, so we go to the Avril Lavigne show. Okay, so I made very clear at the start of this show to the entire extremely wonderful Juno TV crew, everyone here at Karis, that we shouldn't make any jokes on the conference call, again, that we're using as like an intercom, because it would confuse me, because there's a lot of voices. For a second, I was like, OMC is here? So I'm being... Okay, I was halfway through a great story about the... Anyway, the point is they just made this terrible joke, like, in my ear about, like, Burton coming up next, and I was like, guys, I don't want this. I want to take this opportunity to thank the OMDC, Ontario Media Development Corporation, who have made all of this possible. But I'd like to let you know that there's a little whiteboard beside the camera where they'll, like, write someone's name, like Shawn Mendes. And I originally saw OMDC, and I was like, I thought it was OMC. And I was like, what in the hell is OMC doing here? Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, now I'm being told to thank them. You missed it when I did say thank you to the OMDC. Everyone at home, if you're watching, please tweet at the OMDC. Let them know that you heard them be thanked and acknowledged on the Juno TV stream at the Juno Awards. I think on Twitter they probably are at OMDC. Say, we heard you're great. You're getting a lot of shout-outs on the stream. Please continue to support Juno TV. They're great. And if you do that, you'll be entered for a chance to win this gigantic Juno. I don't know where it's going to, but it could be you if you tweet at the OMDC and tell them what a good job they're doing by giving us their money, and that I really appreciate everything that they're doing. So anyway, we go to this Avril Lavigne show. Whole thing's great. It's all full of dads and their daughters, like biker dads covered in tattoos, holding hands with two daughters, just singing along top of their lungs. We're pretty receptive at this point. Oh,
it's hot as balls on this carpet.
Every time someone else says it, it like justifies how sweaty I am. Thank you.
I just want to say,
how are you doing?
Forehead's dripping. No, just kidding.
I know.
It's like a marathon. Ugh.
It's terrible.
I mean, I really want people to know that the Junos are notorious for being the coldest award show ever.
Do you want one?
No.
Okay.
I'm okay. Sweatproof. I just go like this.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. See, I tried to take off my suit jacket and they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, you got pit stings.
I know.
I
it's
know.
gonna be
I'm
disgusting.
sorry, buddy. But listen, this is people at home don't realize that it's like Barbados in here.
Yeah.
I'm not mad,
I love the Yeah, no, we love the Barbados. The Bayesian people are wonderful people. Yeah.
but we're just saying, Calgary. You could have given us a forewarning. He wouldn't have worn a coat. He would have worn a bathing suit.
I would have been here in one of my I got the nice little. I got the Borat actually. I'm gonna get the Borat, the banana hammock. It looks good.
Super cute on you.
No, it's really good. Yeah.
Who's
But
been
I
your
have
best
to-
interview today?
I really like talking to Alan Doyle. I haven't had a chance.
Really?
It's so interesting. I haven't.
Great big season. Fantastic.
His voice is really charming. You're just yeah. And the accent.
Cummings coming out.
I know, right? I'm excited. How about you? Who's been your best one so far?
You know, I love Shawn Mendes. That
He's amazing.
Is just a heart of gold.
And even we were talking to Jim Cuddy, and Jim Cuddy was like, I love that Shawn Mendes. He's real. He's whatever. He's got respect from the old cats, too.
I know. I was saying to Jim Cuddy, it was I asked them, you know how they do their songwriting circles, and they do a lot of sing-alongs on this weekend, songwriting circles and such. So I was asking him if he could fill in the blanks to Bryan Adams' lyrics.
Yeah.
And they all butchered it. Everybody's been butchering it. Everyone thinks they know Summer of '69, but nobody knows.
Everyone's
the
a poser? Who's the closest?
Well,
no one?
I actually don't even think.
There you go. Everyone's terrible. That is so disheartening.
Everybody, I know. So everybody's a fan of Bryan Adams, but I'm a real fan.
I
of
like that you're calling out all of the posers in the Canadian music industry. You're like, Jim Cuddy, I'm coming for you.
No, he actually did a really good job.
Oh, sure,
Jim
yeah.
Cuddy. No. Tom Cochran really knew.
Oh, yeah, of course. Tom Cochran knows everything.
I mean, Tom Cochran's an encyclopedia.
He's just like the smart dad of
Cuddy,
Canada.
they both they all had it. But Devin Cuddy,
All right, hold on. I think
Okay,
we're
we're waiting.
Yeah, I know. We're just trying to snag Burton Cummings. Yeah. Okay. Have a good time in your cubby hole, though. Thank you. Oh. All right, so we are about to grab the tenors, about to grab Burton Cummings. It's all happening. At some point, we're going to get a Mountie here, and I'm going to ask them what they would do if I tried to commit a crime. I'm going to find out. It's going to be great. I wish I could conduct a live poll about the crime. I'm honestly very distracted by this whole RCMP thing and whether or not they're on duty. Do you think they have guns? All right, so back to the Avril Lavigne story. Oh. Okay. How's it going?
Hi.
Sir, it's great to see you.
How's it going? It's television. You know how it's going.
So it's a lot of fun and not tiring at all?
When you do television at one of these things, you take your watch off and throw it away. There's no more time.
Stomp it into the ground.
No more real time. But, it's been an amazing weekend for me. I was telling her, one of the things about these events is I get to hang out with the other artists again. We're always working. We never get to see each other. Tom Cochran's an old friend of mine. I hadn't seen Bryan Adams in at least 20 years. Bob Ezrin, the producer, old friend of mine. This is where we get to hang out and talk a little bit and maybe have a beer together. That's what I like. And besides being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's not so bad. So we had an opportunity to visit the new National Music Center home at Studio Bell 2 days ago, see, the space that they've got now. They have this sort of permanent space for the Hall of Fame. So congratulations on that. Is it sort of special knowing that that's going to be sort of in a permanent place now as opposed to just sort of
absolutely.
homeless?
And I'll tell you, that building looks fantastic.
It's incredible.
And it looks great on Canada, and it looks great on Calgary. It's wonderful. That building will be, for years and years and years, people will be coming there and reliving those experiences of the Canadian artists. It's wonderful.
When you look at that wall and all the other great artists that are named on there, is there anyone in particular that really jumps out at you where you're like, I honestly cannot believe that I am being recognized alongside this person, this particular genius?
I would say almost all of it is very humbling. I'm looking, and there's Oscar Peterson and David Foster and Bob Ezrin and Bryan Adams and Alanis Morissette and worldwide stars. These are big people, big names. I'm very humbled to be in there twice.
Yeah, it's not bad, right? Yeah. Now there's a lot of young guns out here, obviously, as well, and people who sort of are walking in the footsteps of artists such as yourself. Is there anyone here or not here that you're particularly excited about who's maybe at an earlier stage of their career?
Well, I live in L.A. most of the time now, so I'm not as familiar as I used to be with the up-and-coming artists. But, I mean, I had never really met Nickelback before. They're not new, but I'd never met them before.
Really?
And to hear Chad Kroeger go on and on about my songs and how his parents know my songs and how he was singing me different lines from... That's very flattering, you know. For a songwriter, man, that's what you want to hear.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, congratulations on everything and all the recognition and all the celebration this weekend. It's so well deserved.
Thank you very much.
It's an honor to get to chat with you. Cheers. Enjoy the show. Yeah, guys, that was Burton Cummings. Okay, so up next we have the tenors, who are like great, but guys, they're not Burton Cummings. Show's over. Just turn it off. I'm kidding. Please don't turn it off. Please continue to watch it forever. So I'm not quite sure how our Twitter contest is going for the statue. But I hope a lot of you are entering. Or, maybe for your sake, I hope not a lot of you are entering, and then the competition's not going to be, quite as fierce. I should mention that there is no free shipping. This is not... You will have to find a way to get this thing to you. I don't know how you're going to do that.
Thank you so much for being so patient and getting so sweaty.
That disembodied voice is coming from a man literally doing jumping jacks in the corner, which is terrifying. So, cool. So, guys, the show is starting soon. We're not going to get the tenors. They've got to get inside of the building because the actual Junos, not just me talking about the Junos, at people who are nominated for them, are happening in like no time at all. So, if I were you, I would hit the store, like get some chips, personal recommendations, salt and vinegar from Miss Vicky's. I love all ruffles, but the all dressed are a perfect chip. Maybe a party mix, maybe get some microwave popcorn. You could do one that's maybe light on the salt, have a slightly healthier time. But get set. The Junos are going to be amazing. We've got Alessia Cara is opening the show. Brian Adams is performing. Dear Rouge. It's going to be amazing. Jann Arden and John Montgomery are hosting. We talked to them earlier. Of course, Jann Arden complimented my glasses, which is an important moment for me. And myself, Mike Tompkins, and Mandy from Bad Portraits are going to be backstage hanging out with people, playing games. I got a Game Boy and some Jenga. It's going to be a good time. So make sure to tune back into junotv.ca in like 45 minutes, and we're going to be live there chatting with all the winners, the presenters, the performers. It's going to be amazing. It'll be a great compliment to your experience of watching the Junos on CTV starting in 45 minutes. Thank you for watching us on the red carpet, guys. Thank you to the crew who've been trying to tell me what is happening for the last 2 hours, and everyone who's inside the building, and we will see you guys inside the building shortly. Enter to win this statue, please.